Alright, yo, what up? This y'all shook up. Just showing a little BG's gameplay. This is actually the Essence and Oak Fathers build, the Hulk Smash. This thing actually is pretty crazy. I went 19 and 0. I just want to talk about how to make BG's more competitive, but not necessarily my opinion. Should I say? I would say, like, what's your guys' opinion? What because a lot of people that watch me, you guys are all really good at this game. So I really would want to know, like, what do you think that would make BG's more competitive? I go 19 and 0 here. Obviously, it's light work for me, but it all depends on who you're playing too. But in majority of BGs, I rarely die, maybe get one or two deaths, just because it's all about, like, you see, like, this guy's running for me, right? Obviously, we got 2-3 people chasing him, so I don't blame him for trying to run, because he's really not going to be able to sit there and take all the damage. And he's a little tanky little guy, but I get, like, the kind of way to play BGs to really prevent yourself from dying. I mean, if I had a stat for BGs, I'm probably at like a 10 KD. I don't know if I could actually. That's one thing. I wish that. So if we had to start off on something that would be beneficial to make, I believe. Damn, look at this. To make BGs a lot more competitive, I would say were to be probably having a KD, like a combat record, your win to loss, and then obviously, if you're gonna want BGs more competitive, either kind of like, so you have your regular mode and then you have your rank mode. If you want it to be real competitive, I would say maybe limit it. You should probably have like a 2v2 mode that's on like a small map that you could even a 1v1 mode, but that's a duel, so you wouldn't need to do that. But what I mean by doing a 1v1 or a 2v2, even a 4v4, or even up to an 8v8 for rank, there should be some sort of like sets that you can and cannot run. Something that's like it's more like not so much proc damage. You know what I mean? Like something that like a Hunting's Rage kind of set would probably be a better solution. Do you get what I'm saying? Like a Hunting's Rage, something that's not necessarily that procs to give you the damage. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that would be a good idea. It would be nice to see BGs, a lot more competitive. I would definitely enjoy the competitive, BGs if they really had like something that could really, shine through a lot of the, it's just like right here. It's just like this guy, he doesn't stand a chance. You know what I mean? Like once I hit the Northern Storm, there's not much you can do. And the sets I'm running, I mean, Essence Thief and Oak Father, that's a hard hitting set. Those are a hard hitting combo right there. And you could literally erase people. And like I said, I go 19 and 0. This was during a live stream. So it's like there's a lot that you can do with BGs. I feel like the competitive nature of BGs. It's hard to. They're fun, but it can get double sided like real quick. It can get like you can get overwhelmed and overpressured real fast when you really think about it. Like you'll have a lot of people. If you ever get put in a situation where you have 8 people versus one person, it can get very hard. Like I remember one time my team was just getting destroyed, and what happened, I had to obviously I had to be on the run the whole time, and then like pick my fights in BGs, because they were just sitting there farming my teammates. And yeah, I went 7 and 0. But it's like there's nothing I can do. Once you get overwhelmed by multiple people in an 8v8 situation, and there's no real balance of what sets people can and cannot wear. Like a Torque of the Last Alien King would be like a good way of going, but the problem is some sets perform better with that kind of play style. So like, it's real tough to say because I don't know how good a Nightblade would be in a set like that. Maybe I should try it. Just put Torque on and see how it performs. But at the end of the day, I just don't see it performing as well as maybe like a Necro or a Warden or something with Torque, or even Templar. So it's kind of tough to say what you should do with, you know, BGs and what you shouldn't do. You know what I mean? And so I figured with, you know, how many people are actually competitive in this game, but were not considered a competitive, you know, title because it's literally Elder Scrolls. I'll try to save this guy. But like I said, at the end of the day, what I would do if I was gonna, you know, decide to make you know, better, I would probably go with, there's got to be a cap. There's got to be a cap on something. Like maybe if you're gonna do a competitive BGs, I find it hard for an 8v8. I feel like 8v8's more like not as competitive, just because one side gets outnumbered, and it's gonna be, I rarely see a group of 8v8 fighting each other and everybody matching each other. It's like one person's gonna get overwhelmed because all it takes is all 8 of them to focus one, and yeah, they're getting focused by others, but it would be like this 8 focuses one, this 8 focuses the other. And then I've never seen a drawn out 8v8 fight, to be honest. So it would be kind of interesting that if there was a drawn out 8v8 fight, that I can say, well, you know, I just feel like 8v8 is just a little too much. 4v4 is better, but once you get down to, because you can get 2 people that can kill 3 people, you can get 2 people that can kill 4 people, but it's like, it all depends like how the sets, you know, and how things are gonna go. Like, you don't really know necessarily how it's gonna play out, if you get what I'm saying. Like, you might have certain, like, unless you're linking up with buddies and everybody is kind of on the same page, you might have sets that, like, because if it was about kill and death, then you could probably be a tank and never die, but you're also never gonna kill. So you just sit there, because people in here could technically build a tank that's like unkillable, right? Like, a lot of people don't realize, like, if you don't want to die in a fight, you can build to not die in a fight. Like, you will have no damage, but you will literally never die. Your health will be insane, and you could wear sets that are all just straight tanky. Like, you could run a sustain and tank set. You don't even have to run a sustain set. This is what you could do if you really didn't want to die in like BGs and stuff, which would be stupid because you wouldn't be able to kill anything. But you could run you could run a tank set and a healing set, right? You could run a full body tank set and then run something on your back bar as a healing set. So now you got your healing and a tank, and then you run on your front bar another healing set. So now you got a tank set and 2 healing sets, and then put the rest in sustain. And now it's like, you know, you're never gonna die. So that's why it's like, how can this game be much more competitive when you can just, typically, if you really want, I mean, everybody could be running around as tank and healers and nobody's gonna die. But, you know, it's not fun. So, you know, that's how we balance out the damage and balance out all the, you know, like, if you're going to build into a tank, you know, put some into damage. If you're going to build into, you know, a healer, you know, build into damage too. So it's like a line that you got to play. But in a game like this, if all of a sudden now there's a rank mode and there's actually real stuff on the line, maybe not real money, but maybe end game gold or crowns, like, if like, oh, you're a certain rank, you get, like Fortnite does, you get like skins or something, you get, but in this case, maybe you get like, because they give V-Bucks away, right? Now all of a sudden you get crowns. I just bodied that dude. I don't know why I was teabagging him. I don't think I was teabagging him. I think I just accidentally hit the, I don't think I was teabagging that guy. because I could have teabagged him again, but I didn't. This guy right here is annoying as fuck, but I got to give it to him because he knows how to play. But yeah, like I'm saying, man, I mean, I don't know. I think if they were to incentivize rank play, it's just, this game's so old already, and it's sad to see because, it's just, they had so much potential, and I feel like it could be better. It could be better. And, I just have a feeling it's just going to go away, eventually. And you're not going to be able to, there's nothing you're going to be able to do, and the game's going to just be dead. And it's sad. And I'm trying to keep it alive. But I guess at the end of the day, man, there's nothing we can do. We just play the game and, hope for the best. I know they ain't gonna fix shit on this game. I just hope that they do, but it's like, what can you really do, Dude, look at this. This guy's got the right idea. Second Beatles took him out though. But yeah, I highly doubt they're gonna fix this. So I definitely appreciate you guys. I did go 19-0. I believe the game's almost over. I try to stream Sundays and Mondays. I did stream Saturday. I try to let you guys know. I definitely appreciate all the support. I can't thank you guys enough for, I think I'm almost at 15 or 1,400 subscribers. I almost, on the way to 2,000. So I definitely can't thank you enough. If you guys haven't subscribed, I definitely appreciate it. I'll be live again probably today. It depends. So definitely appreciate the support though. And there it is, 19-0. Let's go. Appreciate you guys. Out.